That time is 8 a.m. in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, September 17th, 2019. It is time now for the Feeder Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, September 17th, 2019. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, September 17th, 2019, 8 a.m. And it is 44 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8 a.m. is Israel's election as voters head to the polls. While net outrageous accusation of anti-Semitism against HBO show Our Boys. New York Times editor explain controversial Kavanaugh story avoids key question. Boy killed on San Francisco Bay border trip while Mexican developer arrested. Trump in basketball, what did he love more? The country is Hispanic, says. Trump launches an ambitious plan to turn New Mexico red. Boris Johnson has a bad day in Luxembourg, and Boris Johnson pulls out a news conference. Canada election, is Justin Trudeau in trouble? Age is earned in 2020 to account leaders of the rebels should win. White House orders 2 for raids and 5 House subpoenas. Women's march gets stands with Linda Sarsour are leaders after anti-Semitism claims. Claire Innovation has more than Joe questions New York Times piece on new Kavanaugh allegation. In Afghanistan, suicide bomber on motorcycle targets President Ghani's campaign rally, kills at least 24 people. Trade talks seen as unlikely to mend U.S.-China divide. Asylum seeker denied that U.S. entry by Trump administration kidnapped 5 hours after return to Mexico. The Prince of Providence retraces Buddy's Yancey path and adds a twist. WeWork will reportedly shelve its IPO as a last-minute decision after weak investor interest. The Fed needs to answer one big question. Look at that stock today, out. Down 142.70 points at 27.076 for the 82. SP 500 down 9.43 and 29.97.96 and Nasdaq down 23.17 and 81.53.54. NASA's drone will explore Saturn's largest moon. Astronomers have detected what could be the most massive neutron star yet. Astronomers have for the second interstellar object. And cool picture of the Mars towards the Jews will make you want ice cream. Explosion of Russian research lab that stores smallpox virus, according to officials. For 1 in 16, CDC activating emergency operations center to avoid aid vapor crisis investigations. And first human case of truly connected find Denise Line. Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said Tuesday Tehran will never hold talks with the United States until the 2015 nuclear agreement is restored. Netanyahu got square up again as Israel reruns the election. Cardinal George Pell makes appeal to Australia's High Court. Solomon Island cut ties with Taiwan in favor of China. South Korea is on alert Tuesday to prevent the spread of African swine fever after the first case of animal disease was confirmed near the border with North Korea. Straightening up, get up and with the close. Unleash heavy rain, strong winds and violent haze during in the middle of the week. U.S. universities boost cannabis course marijuana research. General Miles calls global power. Elizabeth Warren. Prosecutors drop case against Uber driver accused of rape in Rentham. Facebook first case involving ex-Attleboro Council dismissed. More spraying fire truly planned in several Attleboro area communities as state officials might have announced additional areas sprayed from mosquitoes in areas of the state that critical risk for the eastern equine and virus included several Attleboro area communities. Brockton Fire recruits prepare for fighting fires as the fire recruits conducted a fire simulation at the old Gardner School University through the recent Brockton Fire Academy. Peter Channel News time is 8:04 on this Tuesday morning. Time now for a sports report Boston Red Sox will be welcoming Michael Yastrzemski and the Subsequent Jets to town for a 3-game series against the Red Sox and Subsequent Jets. Game time 7 o'clock tonight at Fenway Park. And Northlanders girls soccer team will be at Adams Field 3:45 p.m. start time against the Millis Mohawks. Cricket thoughts on the Patriots boy and the Dolphins. Andrew Castillo has encouraged the Yankees what to hear, and Andrew Devine's former doctor makes bizarre allegation about receivers fluctuates, and AB denies news. Sectional misconduct claim. Peter Childers time is 8:05. Time now for Peter Childers traffic insurance to check. Baby! On the MBTA, we're live versus Patriots versus no delays up to 10 minutes due to the trade with early make out requirement. The trade is moving at the top. And the commuter rail. Littleton trade 491 645 from North Station with 40 minutes basket between North Station Littleton 495 to the Earl Swift should do North Station. Pittsburgh trade 492 755 a.m. from Littleton 495 Spencer to about Littleton 495 50 25 minutes basket to the labor with the Appa trade 491 caused by a switch to shoot. And Haveland trade 208 755 from Maples that part of everyone is up in their schedule. Havel Needham train 601 705 a.m. from substation about the substation is up in 20 minutes basket between substation Needham and Needham I train 606 801 a.m. from Needham Bats inspection upon Needham Bats 5 minutes basket too late whatever trade up on train 601. Newburyport light train 153 626 a.m. from North Station up in 25-30 minutes back on schedule between Newburyport to the switch south side of substation and Rockland Line train 104 630 from Rockport Spot and Rockport is up at 5 minutes basket due to labor equipment. Rockport Line train 106 710 a.m. from Rockport Spot and Rockport up at 7 minutes basket due to labor equipment and Newburyport Line train 167 5 from Newburyport Inspector Depart Newburyport 5 minutes basket due to labor train 153 and Providence Line train 8046 a.m. from Providence over at 5 minutes basket between Kenton Junction and Sam Station due to equipment issue and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, look at the highways. First, then Providence and vicinity. 95, south outside, so between Route 1 in second orient and downtown Providence. 95, northbound side, so between East Greenwich orient and downtown Providence. And 185, westbound side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. 6 connector, so between 6 and 95 and downtown Providence on both ends. Route 6 eastbound side, so between 128 and 9 to the 6 connector. 295, the northbound side, so between 37 and Crescent all the way down to Johnson. 295 and the southbound side between Johnson and Crescent. 146 southbound side between 15 and 95 and downtown Providence. And 146 southbound side between 146 8 and 99. Lincoln to second stretch and 99, not 122 and northbound side also around Lincoln to second stretch. 295, both ends also 114 and Cumberland Island. Route 4 to the southbound side, so between 102 and Exeter and Route 1, the North King side, and 138 to the westbound side, also Newport Bridge, eastbound 138, so Newport stretch. 195, eastbound side, so the Dartmouth stretch, and out of the Cape, Route 6 to the eastbound side, also after 134, and then it's the Route 6 to the eastbound side, also 130 in Sandwich, jump down to 149 in Baltimore. 25, eastbound side, also on Route 6 and Board Bridge to the southbound side, also. 495 in the northbound side, also between Route 16 and Milford and Route 9 in Westport. 95 northbound side, so between 152 and North Alabama and 188 in Gatton. 24 northbound side, so between 140 and Top Line and Route 104 in Bridgewater. 146 in the northbound side, slow around 24 out in Taunton. 24 northbound side, so between Avon on the 128 in Gatton. Route 3 in the northbound side, so between 220 Rockland Island and the Main Tree Split. Route 3 is southbound side, so 53 in Hanover. 128 in both ends about between 24 Kenton and the Main Tree Split. 7 Express Red. The northbound side, so between the Main Tree Split down to downtown Boston. 128 both ends about between 24 Kenton and the Main Tree Split. 128 in northbound side back between the split down at Route 20 Walfam. Mass Pike eastbound, so between Griffin and downtown Boston. And Mass Pike westbound, so between Lauderburg and the south Boston and basically between in northbound as well as 9 Newton 93 both ends slow downtown Boston. 93 northbound side, so between Medford down to Stoneham and 93 southbound, so between Wyndham and Upton and all the way down to downtown Boston. Route 3 southbound, so between Tingsboro and down to Burlington. 485 on the southbound side, so between Haverhill and down to Lawrence and 485 on the northbound side, so between Tewksbury and the Lawrence and 495, not fantastic open for Route 97 up in April. 128, not fantastic over between 95 and PVD, no other. Lexington 128, not fantastic around the PVD stretch. And 495, both ends, 500 chunks of stretch. And 495 with a stop fantastic over 117 and sorted out of 490. Today, Barbara, today, eastbound, the Barbara stretch. And today, eastbound, 146 time, 122 to Worcester stretch. Peter Children's time is 8:10, and it's time now for a weather report and the latest on Humberto. The 100 mile per hour winds, 30.6 to the north, 4.0 to the west, 5 to 8 winds, 100 miles per movement, east northeast at 8 miles an hour. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Today, Saskatchewan 70 degrees, northeast by 3 to 7 miles an hour for tonight. Forecast for 46 degrees, and light northeast wind. For Wednesday, slight showers before 11 a.m. Most of the Saskatchewan 64 degrees. Northeast about 5 to 10 miles, against that is 20 miles an hour, shows to 20%. Wednesday, close cover 42 degrees, northeast about 6 miles, covered in the evening for Thursday. Saskatchewan morning for Friday, Saturday, most coast about 76, about 55 degrees, light north to west wind. Saturday, Saturday, most coast about 81, about 57 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour, shiver the light southwest wind. For Sunday, Sunday, the most coast about 81, about 60 degrees, covered southwest, about 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Then for Monday, most Saskatchewan 88 degrees, southwest about 6 to 11 miles, against that is 22 miles an hour, right out north of this day. Fair skies, and it's 44 degrees, and that's it for the Peter Cello morning news on this. To the morning, September 17th, 2019. Peter was going to be a good one and a good day. It will be a wonderful day.